Hello my soul family, welcome to Ocean Deep. I pray that you're all in a peaceful place internally and externally. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, thank you for liking the videos, thank you for taking the time to watch the videos. Please drop a emoji comment, if anything, in the comments below. A decade, you know, at least 5 years, you know, and I wasn't like lying in. There's a difference when you're just lying in bed and you just don't want to get out. I kept going into like this deep sleep, coming back out again. Ooh. Peaceful but exhausting. I couldn't believe it. And then I woke up and it was kind of snowing. So let me know if any of you woke up that late today or if that was just me. Anyway, let's get on with this read. So Divine Masculine, what is your first message for this reading, please? What is your message for this reading? If the video pauses, stops or whatever, I do read the cards out loud. I am aware. I don't know why. I've said this before, but it happens in every device that I use. So I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. One day it might just stop doing it itself. Okay, so let's begin. Divine Masculine, you're a demon. To Divine Feminine, I can't pretend anymore. Okay, so we've got some Divine Masculines dealing with somebody evil, manipulative, conniving. Oh, Divine Feminine. You know, it's not just the Divine Feminines that experience lack of love, respect, integrity, you know, all those things. It's also the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine says tit for tat, you know, you've been doing that to me. You're a distant memory. Ooh. Okay then. Make love to me. From the Divine Masculine. Okay, I'm getting a sense, not a sense of, but this is highly toxic, whoever this is resonating with. Yeah. This is not for me from the Divine Feminine. I'm starting to forget you. Okay. At least you've had that realization that this is not for you. Oh my Lord Jesus, where are you? Divine Masculine, you're not a priority. Your words mean nothing. Messy, messy, messy. Divine Feminine, you still give me butterflies and you turn me on. Okay, Divine Feminine, we have you. I mean, with this kind of back and forth energy, I'm actually getting the sense that this is really toxic, really intoxicating in a bad way, like in an awful way. You get turned on from like the anxiety that you get from each other, the non-response, the lack of remorse for doing the things that you do. I'm not getting any love in this. I'm getting, you know, this is like really destructive. Divine Masculine, I need you, and you being with somebody else is painful. I think Divine Masculine may feel that way, but I'm feeling like you two need to go in different directions and be with people that are healthy, that know how to love in a healthy way. I mean, this is like full-on destructive. But you seem to think it's deep, soulful love, Divine Feminine, and I'm not getting that at all. This is like, this can turn a whole person into a quarter moon. If you remember that advert, the Jaffa Cake advert. Half moon, full moon, full moon, half moon, quarter moon, no moon. This is like, I don't know why that came into my mind. What an analogy. Yeah, I would run away from this. Divine masculine, empty promises. Divine masculine's the same, like love is not enough. I'm finding this funny, but I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's so worrying. I'm the type that laughs when they're worried. I'm seeing that this has been full on crazy. That I'm getting physical attacks, verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Because look, I don't love you. So even if this was started off as, you know, a deep attraction or a deep likeness to one another, you know, divine feminine, deep soulful love, you know, you're in love, and divine masculine's like, love's not enough, and then you're like, well, that's fine because I don't love you anyway, or, you know, you're a demon, I can't, you know, you're a demon, oh, make love to me, oh, you're not a priority. I mean, like, this is, I'm getting full on crazy here. This is, look, think of this consciously. Think of this with your mind wide awake, okay? I mean, this is not something you should be in. You both deserve better. Yes, you may love each other. You know, you may have a history together. You may have a past, you know, that connects you. But this is crazy. I mean, like, if you need an awakening, think about the person you were when you first met this person. If you're not a better person from that, then this is not. You leave me lonely from the divine masculine. I mean, you don't support each other. You don't, you know, your love is all over the place. You're physically abusing each other. You're going out of your way to hurt one another. This is not for you. This is not your divine masculine or divine feminine, you know. Divine feminine, I fucked up and your happiness comes first. And I see that as like a selfish, you know, your happiness always comes first. This is one hot mess. You just need to throw this whole relationship in the bin and start again. You know, and you can, you know, for some of you I'm getting, look, you both fucked up. You know, it's fucked up. There's no way of getting this back. You're both feeling the same way. You know, you're not going to fix this relationship. This is done. This is done. Take the lessons that came with this and throw it all away. Fuck you. I fucked up, but fuck you from the divine masculine. You know, and in the future, you know, once you've had time, you know, once you've healed yourself, because the only way you can heal yourself is with time. You know, give yourself a few months. 6 months, I feel like it's a healthy time to be giving yourself. 6 months, if you can do a year, from, you know, whatever time you need to be healing from this. You know, make friends with, work on making more friends, both female and male, and, you know, get different people's perspective, not on your relationship, but on what they consider to be a healthy relationship, because this is not healthy at all. Let go. So you both need to let go of this. This is toxic, and then forgive yourself and each other in time. I'm sorry, from the divine feminine. You know, you eventually you can become friends, you know, or if you don't want to, that's fine. But if you have connection like children, or if you really truly cared about each other, and it's just such a messed up environment, but you still care about each other, you know, you can work on being friends in the future. You know, you can love someone and not be with them. Because if it's destructive for you and destructive for each other, why would you want that? Why? Life is already, you know, hard and messy as it is. Why would you want a person that just kind of adds more weight to life? Please. You know, and especially if it's led to times where it's been really dangerous, you know, it's, no, walk away from that. No person is worth all that. I'm sorry. And of course, I'm dealing with internal pain from divine masculine. Of course, you can be dealing with internal pain if you're this toxic, and this abusive and this confused, of course your emotions, I mean, you're not even awake enough to deal with where your emotions are coming from and your pain is coming from. Divine Feminine, I feel safe with you. No, Divine Feminine, you don't feel safe with this person. I'm sorry. You're not safe with this person. You know, yeah, maybe they protect you from the outside world, but you need protection from this person. Because it's the people that, you know, you share a table, where you eat with, you sleep with, you know, you live with. Those are the people that can have more of an effect on you long term than, you know, the outside world. You know, that, you know, of course things happen in the outside world and it can cause pain and damage, and but you know, if you're living with it every day or every other day, I mean, that's permanent damage. That is something that can blind you into remaining there and thinking that this is healthy. Whew, I'm going to pull out one more card and then leave it at that, because this energy is way too much. And Divine Feminine's candle has just gone out. You know, yep. You know, you need to burn this out and let it go. And I don't mean burn it physically, although you can do the whole writing everything on a piece of paper, reading it, and then burning that safely, please. Preferably outside in a metal bin in your garden. Divine Masculine, I love you. Yeah, maybe you do, but you know what? Love them enough to let them go. How about that? Love them enough to let them go, because this is just too toxic. If you love someone, you know, you want them to do better. This is just too messy. And Divine Feminine, you're my twin flame. This is not your twin flame, Divine Feminine. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not something you want to hear and you're probably going to click off the channel, but this is not your twin flame. You've just, that's what I'm saying, you've manipulated each other into feeling that way, but this isn't it. Because your twin flame is someone that you've had misunderstandings with. 1313. You've had misunderstandings with, you've had quarrels with, you know, you've had arguments with, you've sworn but you haven't sworn at each other. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't been any physical hitting each other, like, you know, smacking, punching, whatever, throwing, breaking stuff. This hasn't been any of that. This has been miscommunications. Twin flame is, you know, miscommunications leading to breaks, yeah. Okay, maybe there is a bit of confusion, but this is like highly toxic. I mean, like, that's why you want to see each other. It's intoxicating. It's fun for you. Like, it makes your blood boil to the point it turns you on, like not knowing what's going on. You know, you're just, everything that you're both saying and doing to each other is contradictory. You love each other one moment and then you hate each other the next, and then you feel like this is meant to be. No, this is a lesson for you to know exactly what being in an unhealthy, unstable, lack of growth relationship is. You know, and for instance, let's say if this was a plant, a living plant, like, you know, you give it food, you know, you water it, you change its space, you put it out into the sunlight. If you live in a flat, or you don't have a garden, you know, sometimes you take it out into the open air when you've got some time on your hands. You know, if you didn't do all those things, you stop feeding it, stop watering it for as long as you're this toxic with each other, your plant will die. Your plant never know what's going on. You know, eventually you see all the leaves fall off, and then that's it, it's gone. There's no reviving it. You know, you've reached that point where there's no reviving this. You just need to start again. But anyway, it's your choice. You're an adult. I hope this doesn't resonate with anybody, but if it does, honestly, stay away from this person, at least until you've healed completely and, you know, you've moved on. Find somebody that loves and appreciates you and thinks, you know, wow, you are a god or a goddess. Not literally, because that's blasphemous, but you know what I mean, like, you hold yourself in high regard, and you are the ish, you know, and you're going to help them grow, they're going to help you grow. don't forget your dreams and aspirations and all the things that you want to do, or even that just peaceful life that you just want to live, have that everyday working job, and that's also fine. You know what I mean? Whatever your whatever you dream of that's realistic, that's you know, you need somebody that helps you to make that a reality, not somebody that just, you know, destroys everything you have, you know, destroys your dreams, destroys who you are, just destroys your surroundings. You know, all that is cost of money, cost of brain cells, cost of you and who you are, you know, just tearing away at you every day. So yeah, stay away from this person, please, please. You don't want somebody who's like, you're both obsessed with each other but hate each other at the same time, because there is a fine line between love and hate, and I think you've crossed into the line of hate, but you kind of like that game of being able to pull them back, or them being able to pull you back into this. And that kind of almost, this kind of is almost making me feel sick and making me feel so chatty. It's like I'm wanting to explain, I'm wanting to explain myself so much so that I can't even think straight now, so I'm gonna go, but I'm feeling like some of you are in that position. Good timing, because the Divine Masculine's candle is also going out. So we'll leave it there. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I just saw 17, 17, 17 again. I saw this in the last reading as well. Yeah, you know, make decisions that make you, that spur growth and make you want to love yourself, not hate yourself. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye.